Morning. It's 5 in the morning. It's good to see you. I'm going to do some Olympic bar movements because I want to become more proficient in that. It's 5 a.m. This is day 2, legitimately following the program. Today's a rest day. My YouTube messed up yesterday because I had ambient music and something in the file got corrupted, so I didn't upload. But I did a powerlifting workout. I utilized that to get my strength up, and then I need to get my power up and my velocity and speed of movement for Olympic lifting up. So then on day 2, since I'm new to Olympic lifting, it's just mostly skill work and it has nothing to do with the weight. So I chill there and yeah, so that's it. I had an awesome day. My back is fucking on fire in a good way, stiff. I deadlift's my strongest lift, and it was 5x5 at 405. For the big dogs, I know that's not a big deal, but I like it. And then my squats technique has a lot of improvement to do through mobility work with my ankles and my hips. And it's funny, I discovered my ankles were the root problem. My hips aren't that bad anymore. It's just getting that flexion up in the ankles, allowing my knee to come over the toe. That's a big thing that needs to be accomplished to complete a good squat. Research. I have no trainers. I have a program created by Jeff Dumas, who's awesome. He's amazing. I discovered last night he is Mark Rippetoe, but a millennium. Research Mark Rippetoe. He's amazing, amazing coach, amazing philosophies on starting strength and strength. So definitely a great resource on the YouTube that I'm using to progress, as well as Juggernaut Fitness, as well as obviously Mark Bell. Not only is he funny, but there's a lot you can learn from that YouTube channel. California Strength, that's another great resource to use. So for beginners like myself, those are platforms that we can use. Oh, let's do some chilling here. I'm tight. She's stiff. Oh, that is stiff. Woo. Definitely neat little progression. Trying to get that hop, that strike zone correct. Oh, stretch it out. And that's the big thing, is we want the bar to stay as close to the body as possible and come up with the least amount of steps as possible. I think I bend my elbows a bit, so I gotta loosen those up. By loosening them, I need to rotate my elbows outwards, keeping my arms completely locked and not bend them as we come up, because that's going to slow us down and not create the violence of action that's needed to pull that weight overhead. Whew. That was painful. Sucks because I cannot have music in the background, otherwise YouTube will not allow sound. Which is crazy, they're calling copyrights on sound. Like, their system's so good. Ultra stylish today. Oh, well, this is a real progression of a novice into the world, hopefully, of Olympic weightlifting. So much tighter. There we go. Whew. Getting there. And that's the thing, I think, with Olympic lifts. They're a really long process to learn, so don't rush it. A lot of guys at the gym here say, when can we learn Olympic lifts? And there's stages and evolutions to those lifts. So we're going to start off with, can we front squat, can we back squat, can we overhead squat, can we hold a squat, can we pull, can we shrug, can we keep the bar smooth to our body, how's our deadlift. We have to have a lot of core strength values prior to moving to high technical value aspects. I feel so. There's stages and evolutions. So take the time. Don't rush it. Don't throw in weight because your buddies are doing it. And you want to power clean 3 plates aside, and you can deadlift that easy, but there's something to be said about throwing that up to a firm rack position properly and then having the power to be generated to split jerk and put that overhead, which is crazy. Phenomenal. I'm really lucky to know a lot of people that can do that, so hopefully one day that's me. Get an arm pump just from that. That really felt good. A few of those felt good, a few of them felt bad. I have no idea. I'm recording this live because I want this to be a true representation, this film of daily videos, bubble gut, of the journey that is methodical, long, uncomfortable, frustrating, humbling, much like the journey of life, which it is, man. And especially like, if you're getting on Army, man, have a fucking solid plan, because without this, there'd be no way I'd be able to do anything. This is it, man. If you're suffering from anything, wake up in the morning and work out. That's it. Even if you hit the whiskey last night, wake up, do it, which I rarely don't, except Jeff Dumas, then rescue you, buddy. But up to ya. Some more water. I should insert, I know they got polls on the YouTube, so I'm going to insert a poll here. What is the favorite, I guess, lift? Is it the deadlift? Is it the squat? Is it the press? Which is not a glamorous workout, but the press is incredible, man. I love the press now. And move, I alternate that with the bench press. Second last one was really nice. I felt really strong. Last one was junk. I got super excited. Oh, that felt really, really nice. So, and as you can tell, I'm working on power snatches right now because what needs to happen in the future when I'm more technically sound is I need to drop under the bar and catch it as my feet hit the ground and my arms go into the fully locked position, upright, and I'm catching the weight at a lower position so the weight doesn't have to travel as far, henceforth more weight, less distance to go. So pretty exciting. There's so much, like, I've learned so much from YouTube, and I think if you have the will and drive enough, you could get any kind of, you can almost become a doctor if you just watch YouTube enough. Just kidding, I don't recommend that to anybody. Brazil's tried it a few times. We all know how that ends up. Synthol, that's how that ends up. And biceps, exploding videos. But the dude does have 32-inch biceps. Awful. So I'm throwing the weight up, just to get used to it. Just like, this is active rest day, Wednesday. So technically I shouldn't even be doing this, but I figure if I keep this low enough and just make it a technical day, that's fine. I'm getting my heart rate up, I'm feeling good, and I'm keeping the skill fade of an Olympic lift that I'm just learning so I can leave immediately down. So it's a big thing. It's the frequency in technical lifts. It's like a lab gun. You ask me to upload that right now? Nope, not a thing. The bullets would face the right way. It would go up the chute. I'd crank the chute feed up there, insert her into the feeder. But other than that, I figure out where the pops happen. I know you have to cycle a ghost round, but it's been a long time, so I forget the order of loading a 25. But that's because I hadn't done it. So it's much like Olympic weightlifting. You have to do it frequently to understand it. And that's actually, I'm really upset at the way they word, even Kai Green. I love Kai Green, but he's worded everything as in weightlifters just put up weight. And so I never looked into weightlifting because I thought it was just poor form, people just throwing up weight because it's recreational and they're not training for anything. So I stayed away from what I thought was weightlifting, and I was totally wrong, absolutely dead wrong. So they should use another word for people that just throw weight, because weightlifters are, it's a beautiful art, man. Same with powerlifting, it's incredible, just the mock chicken the human body can get to, and how liberating it is, and freeing of the mind it is. Because there's nothing else. Right now it's just the existence of me in the bar, and a camera and you out there. Once this is done, then reality comes back into play. One. Let's work that progression down some more. Hopefully I'll do it more and more as it goes on, but right now I don't have the stamina to hold that hook grip, that entire process.
which is fine. I highly suggest the prep to anybody. It hurts, doesn't feel good, especially when deadlifting. You think you're gonna rip your thumb off, but it locks the bar in, it's safe, and it replaces wraps up until a certain point, of course.
Just so you're not breaking this belt on. This belt's more, almost formed as a crutch right now, just so I can ensure my breath is tight. No. My belt's a hindrance. Don't use it. The bar catches. Tried it. Don't like it. I see why they put it in their shirts now. Always wondered. Because I watch CrossFit and they always put it under their toes so they can have a slimming waist. Just kidding, they're already naturally slim. This is nice, it's loosening out my back. It's doing exactly what I intended it to do. So, it's good. And that's it, that's the thing. Fitness has become recreational. And it's hobbies, or whatever, but weights are training. Train for something, and I'm gonna call it how it is. There's this commercial, won't say that the type of Globo gym it was, unless it was from Dodgeball, because the Cobras are awesome. Anyway, it's always this, don't worry about anybody else, beat yourself. Yes, that's 100% true, but they're talking about running on a treadmill. Let's get past this, because we have to stop telling people that treadmills and machines get you fit. There are starting points and there are tools to get you to the next level. So let's encourage people to get to the next level. I encourage people to step on the treadmill. I encourage people to rock those weights, but let's have a goal, and that's to become something other than just a treadmill goer. Have some more fun with it, unless that's your thing, I guess. No disrespect at all, but man, there's so many more exciting options. High intensity interval training, obviously a big fan of, because it's not boring and it gives you a sense of immediate accomplishment. Yes, I have completed an hour on a treadmill quite a bit. I use it as a de-stressor immensely, especially when I got back. But after which it was like, okay, I ran for an hour, now I have to work out. Now I have to find something. And they always talk about no judgment zones or freedom fry Tuesdays or something silly. It's like, man, why not give yourself a goal to compete in something and best everybody? Come in number one. There's nothing wrong with that. Competition is a beautiful thing that helps breed excellence. And even if you have the intent to come in first and you show up last, it doesn't matter because you're brave enough to enter that whatever arena, whether it be a Spartan race, whether it be a weightlifting competition, a powerlifting competition, a CrossFit, it doesn't matter. So if you're watching this, let's not beat ourselves, let's beat everybody
and help everybody grow around us to beat us. It's a fun sharing circle of competition. There's nothing wrong with competition. That's really neat. It's not heavy, but my forearms are already fatigued from that hook grip. That's really neat. Not that exciting of a channel. It's just a methodical process of doing that. Learning something. Yeah, I can feel my outside forearm just being like, drop the weight, would you? And these are wider than average bars. So it'd be nice when I get normal size bars for my training. It'd be good. One day I'll be big enough and get those Klishnikov or Krokoff weights. They're the same as the Alico weights, but fucking that guy's a machine. He hang snatched like 400 pounds. It was incredible. That's another thing. Look up Olympic weightlifting team training. You'll see a lot of amazing feats of bar ninjas. We're going to go from the ground up, down, keep my elbows close to my body, release the weight, skim the body, then hang, snatch, then from the ground one more time. So full range of motion, half range of motion, full range of motion, break. Let's see how that turns out. The third one, my feet were weak because I rushed it. I felt I was okay to improve. And it's a much more engaging mentally workout than bicep curls. Bicep curls are amazing. You chase the pump. Well, now I'm chasing strength. I'm eating a lot more. The gym's already open. I don't have to be aesthetically pleasing anymore. Everybody knows I'm fucking legit, so I'm gonna put on the weight, get stronger. This is a legitimate off-season, get stronger. Not bulk season and just smash a fucking turkey for no reason. And then watch my bench go up because my range of motion is strong. Because my chest is this wide now. I really want to get stronger. I want to make this. I've been training training with like super high intensity and retard strength without a plan. And it's got me places, but now it's fine. I'm just like, new mindset, deal with my shit, and this workout is now maturing as my mind's maturing. Because we have to focus where the chaos begins in our mind, and then we externally get those demons out, get our energy out in a focused, productive manner. And I find barbells is the same as a martial art. The exact same. There's discipline, there's a code, and you have to train. Again, it felt good. I don't know how it looks. I'm posting this up fucking raw, so see how it goes. And that's the thing, like, on these lifts, the weight's not necessary, especially in my active rest day. I'm telling this mostly to myself right now, because I want to go up in weight because I feel really good. That's not today. Today's to understand the movement, do it right, and then grow from there. Methodical, slow process. It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. And my best friend, I was doing counterweight squats, and my squats depth really sucks. I had the weight in front, like this, to help. And I was like, this is good. And he's like, well, it doesn't simulate a back squat. So that's why I like to take a kettlebell and have this potent rest. And that bottom of my back is super tight from yesterday. My key is getting those knees over the toes, which I have a real hard time doing. It's almost, my center of gravity, opposed to being in the mid-foot line, is in that heel, so it pulls me back, so it's shitty that way. And I had to suggest you guys get a look crate, the sweet shirts. 30 more seconds about. And if you ever want to join me on this, 5 a.m., come down, shoot the shit. Please, if you have more experience, come join me and teach the fine YouTubers out there, and Iron King family and HAF Nation. Just great tips. And it's funny because there's so many schools of thought. And that's why I say barbells are like martial arts, because it's literally, you're looking at fucking tiger claw style. Crane style. There's different ways in which the body has to move at certain points of the lift that are minute to each style. California Strength does it completely different than Mark Ripito. And I tried both. Obviously, haven't been instructed in both, but Ripito for my body works the best, and I can understand it better than California Strength. But California Strength has obviously amazing athletes, so it's not that one style is necessarily superior as a core fundamental value, but individually, one will fit you better than another. My strike zone's good, but when I pull my hands up farther, it hurts my wrist opposed to a poor strike zone for the bar contact. But my wrist at the top feel better. So it's something I have to deal with and understand. Oh, I will show everybody here the proper application of chalk. Yes, Mark Bell, he is fun to watch. It just dries the sweat. Doesn't make it stronger. Put it in the crooks of your hand. There we go. Get rid of that chalk. Now it's giving my hand some texture. It's going to help. That's okay. That's not bad. Oh, my sweet Lord. I shaved right before this so I can feel that. Curses. Whew, look at that. Out of breath. This is a little rusty. Seeing this is much nicer than sitting on a treadmill. So, and yes, it's a little bit more exciting than a squat, but it's not. Squats are very exciting, and if you want to lose weight and put on some muscle and have fun doing it, strength training. Strength training, strength training, strength training, because your body will eat the fat for energy, and you can build muscle quicker when you have layers of fat. So that's why there's bulking season. That's a funny phrase that everybody uses as code for I ate tons of turkey. But you can't build it without. There's only a certain point. And that's why measuring your food, because once you find a plateau of your weight goals, your strength goals, the variable is the food. So you change X, increase it or decrease it, which is food. And if you find your plateau is still the same, then you've got to smash. While you're thinking about eating, you put a croissant in your face. And then after you put the croissant in your face, hopefully you think of something to eat. If not, you put another one in your face. And you get those calories in, and you put on the weight. And then when you feel you get the strength goal or your weight goal, then you bring it back down and you change the variable, which is the food. You don't starve yourself, you don't bring yourself down to a 1,300 fucking calorie diet. And then, yeah, there you go. My opinion. But who am I? I'm literally nobody. I'm an infanteer who's new to Civiland and is learning dramatically. That is far different. That's good. I'm glad my life changed, which is really, really nice. I have a lot of learning to do. I have a lot of self-evaluation to do and self-healing, but that's what it is. And without this, what are we? And you can see that in the last one, where my squat fails, because my right foot was wider, so couldn't go down, my ankle stopped moving forward, my knee didn't go above my toe, and my hip hinged, stopped. So you can see a lot in what I have to work on. And you can't throw more weight on the bar and push people down into these positions, because you're not training the body to change that. What has to happen is no weight, and they have to chill there for 2 minutes. Have a time to sit in an uncomfortable spot for 2 minutes. No weight, proper squat form. Use bands, use this box here, and just stretch out those ankles, man. Stop forcing people down with weight on their back. I was a culprit of that. It's like I can't squat with 135 on my back. So I quarter squat, and then the only time I can get to depth was with 2 plates on my back, so I'm rocking there, and my form's absolute junk. But and when I trained for football, nobody cared about that. They cared about weight lifted and how intense do you lift it and how much you yell at your buddy. So I've really learned how to be intense, even at a young age, but not technically sound. Are you here, Richard? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. So I ate up Ripato's videos last night to the point where my brain hurt. It was insane, man.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And I like the way he instructed perfectly. Like he used like perfect demonstrations, perfect explanations throughout. And his poor demonstrator, as he was demonstrating, he'd say, "Hey," he'd like call him out on his bullshit. Like, "You're slacking there. Let's go. Let's fix it." It was really cool.
You'll find that some of the best coaches don't say much.
No.
They really don't they'll make small corrections here and there, but mainly it's about putting people in a position where they can do things without you having to tell them.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was really cool. I actually sent that to the trainers. I'm like, I don't care if you don't like Olympic lifting, watch how he coaches. And obviously you can't become him because he is him. So I can't force myself to ever coach like that.
No, use him as a role.
Yeah. And that professionalism.
Who are your current trainers anyway?
Mel, Greg, Aaron in the future, I believe we're talking right now. He's going to teach people how to bench.
Aaron.
Big giant Aaron. He's been in a few times, I don't know if you met him, but he's a geared bench presser. And
was he the guy in here doing 4 plates together?
Yeah, that's him.
Is he bench only?
He has bench only. So he's going to come here and teach high school kids how to bench proper. And then Annie, she has half her head shaved, small. She's St. Lawrence College student. Anyway, she's a trainer here, and that's it.
What happened to where's Chris? There was that blonde.
Chris and Bailey, just life. And Chris is so busy with his new marriage and PSP and all that kind of stuff. And Bailey's doing a career, so new job, right?
She's still in the industry, or no?
She's still training, but as for trainer-wise, not right now. Just focusing on career.
Most people go that way. And you would think that that's a bold statement, but it's really not.
Cool.
I stopped using it because I don't lift anymore, but it's called bar sense. So it actually, you can use the camera on your phone to track your bar path.
Oh, nice. Slick.
And it, like, so you just take video from the side, and then it gives you, like, you put the red reticle on the very tip of the barbell, and your camera will actually track it and literally show your bar path perfectly every time.
That is cool. That's terrifying. I probably look like an Italian road right now. And those Subarus fucking rip through curves everywhere.
And, since you're doing snatches in it, I'm going to download it and show you.
Sweet.
Because it's super baller.
I'll do one last one and then I'm going to move to my clean and jerk. Today's active rest. So all I've been doing since 5 a.m. is just this. Lightweight. Hanging out.
Goofing around.
Yep. Especially on these days, like yesterday I was flat out on my back. My first lift with this was like, boop. I was like, oh fuck. Game on. Ow. Yeah, that's exactly what he said actually. It's just as simple. I can tell that I've forced like my center of gravity naturally opposed to being like mid-foot line is always heel. Because I always try to overcompensate for the lack of ankle mobility, but I try to force those heels down. So I always want to pull back.
Well, the biggest difficulty you have is you don't have world-class coaching.
Yeah, no.
Right? It's just, and that's like a Canadian struggle. We just don't have people, right?
Yeah, like where does our Olympic team train? Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
Exactly.
I can't even name anybody from our Olympic team.
Yep.
But, like, I know people from the US Olympic team. I know people from the Chinese Olympic team.
I know fucking now North Korea.
Yeah.
North Korea. And that's the thing, even Josh said, because he went from Team Canada to his, I almost want to say St. Louis, but New Orleans. And the Canadian team was the only team that didn't show up as a team, didn't have matching tracksuits. Only team. And even that's powerlifting too. So it shows the rest of the world even respects powerlifting more than Canadians as a whole respect powerlifting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just don't. Our athletic budget has never been. It's just not.
No, we didn't take it as like our athletes doing in the Cold War. That the States did. We have to beat Russia in everything.
I think a lot of that's to do with that sprinter who won the 100 meter in the Olympics. It wasn't Ben Smith, was it?
Who, this year?
No, in like the 90s.
Oh, I don't.
No, he won the 100 meter gold medal immediately after he tested positive for steroids and embarrassing tech measure.
Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh no, I know who you're talking about. And then after that was Jonathan Bailey.
What?
I used to say Jonathan Bailey, was it Bailey? Who's that? The next sprinter, the next evolution of the league. He was the commentator for this year's Olympics as well. I think I want to say Jonathan Bailey. I hope I'm right. Anyway, yeah, he was second. Steroids. And Canada takes big, like, other countries, Soviet Russia, you got caught, shitty for you.
Yeah.
Canadians like, oh my god, the audacity.
The Russians are like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you got that now? Sweet.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Good pressure's on. Fucking bar top.
Oh, it's gonna be. I was mortified the first time I saw that.
Oh god. Good. So there's in lieu of professional coaching, I can set up my phone. Good?
Yep. I gotta break down the video. Takes a minute. Okay.
Alright, back to talking to you, the 32 followers, and 10 of which will make it here, not even. Now I'm going to move to clean and jerks, just the cleans. I'm not even going to move to jerk today, it's active rest, and I just want a technique day. That's it. So, and after that I'm going to do probably some just box pulls, activate the shrugs, and that's it. Today's done. Game over. Good to go?
I'm tracing it. It has to trace the video. So I'm terrified of that. So yeah, so what you do is you take the video, it comes up as a regular video, and then it has a circle, and then you fit the circle so that it's exactly where the pollutant is, and then it will track our path.
So here's where I'm stroking. My knees are unlocked. My hip is unlocked. My chest is up. My arms are straight. And I jump. A little wider. Turn around. Out. So first rep shake, second rep shake, third rep start at time stand, fifth rep kind of okay.
Oh fuck man, it's still so cool. I just have to figure out how to reset it.
Okay.
Okay. red line is your bar path. Okay. So the first little bit is me just setting up the camera, and we'll go back up here shortly.
Pull way out. Fatigue. Up. And even farther out. And down, forward. My hips aren't with my ankles.
Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it gives you a really clear path, like, even over like the course of like 3 or 4 reps.
Right.
You're consistently straight up till you hit your hips, and then out, and then above your head.
Yeah, that's really
Every
nice.
single time.
Cool.
And it gives you your peak speed, your average speed.
What? That's huge.
Yeah. Peak speed, average speed, and then your when you hit what speed graph.
Wow.
Totally free.
And what's that called? Vertical
It's
bar?
called bar sense.
Bar sense. Easy.
Bar sense. That's the emblem for it.
Sweet bar sense.
And it records all your sessions. So if you had like 10 sets, you could compare the first set to the last set.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Super cool. It is. Okay, check it out. Bar sense. If you're still watching, you're like, what the fuck's Arthur talking to fucking other people? What a shitty YouTube channel.
How dare you? How dare you? Why don't you focus to the fucking camera? Dickhead.
And neat thing I learned too was genetically, I cannot change my power output through vertical jump. So like genetically, this is already determined. Like I can go like 10 to 15% above that in weight, but genetically, I am like, I can't change my vertical jump. It is what it is, and that's like one of Mark Crypto's philosophies. And I thought that was really interesting.
You can't change your vertical jump.
Yep, just like up, hands up, up. And so that is complete like determination of my power output. And you can't change that. And that's why it's so big in NFL. Is
By changing,
increasing the height. Like I cannot improve that.
you can train for that.
You could, but you're getting like 2 inches. Anyway, that's Mark Perpeto, smarter than me. I can't argue his point. I just thought it was neat.
I have to figure out how to phrase it.
Yeah, that's it.
Because he might be, I might agree with him, I might not.
His comrade, his demonstrator, is really funny too. He runs the Art of Manliness. I don't know if you've ever been on the webpage, amazing webpage. And it's just an old school, like, hey, you're a man, act like a man.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really funny. And shows you how to grow a proper mustache. Pretty crucial.
Important stuff.
That's exactly it.
Yes, you should.
Up, proper deadlift. Up, streets on here. Unlock, unlock.
Do you know why most people go from athlete to coach and not coach to athlete?
They failed?
No, because they're doing exactly what you do and overthinking.
Oh. Shit.
Right? If you look at your own lifting from a coach's perspective during your set, you're gonna fuck yourself. Every time. Right? Your setup is 35 to 40 seconds long. When your set is 20 seconds long. Right? At some point you have to set up, go, and then look at your setup after the set, coach yourself, and then go back.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, because I'm doing it all at once.
Yeah. If you try and do everything all at once, you're going to suck at everything. Whereas if you separate the two and look at it objectively from both perspectives, you
Improve, yeah.
right?
Less things with the mind. Just do it, coach yourself, and go back to do it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I dig that.
Speaking from experience of trying to coach myself for years.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay. I think I figured out the name if I start a club. And it's going to be Barbell Ninjas. Barbell Ninjas.
Sure.
It's fun. And fuck that. Oh, do you know Aaron Russell's? I think not Russell, sorry, Aaron, he's with Body Systems. He's like a world champion powerlifter now from Kingston. He started Apex Clothing, I believe. Anyway, he's from Kingston. I don't know if you know. Aaron's his first name. He's a fucking monster. His big hoop earrings, like spacers, I guess.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, but he just started his own clothing company. And Matt Lyons, he's helping.
Matt Lyons of Lions Track Club?
No, just at Kingston. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because Lions Track Club is just, they produce some freaks.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's in Ottawa, but.
I'm not a coach, just doing it. Last time I was super down. That's okay. In my squat, my ass blew the fuck out. I woke up this morning and I'm like, fuck. I'm putting on sweatpants and not putting on socks. I barely got underwear on.
Barely.
Barely.
You want the one you have like one leg in, one leg out?
No,
I barely put underwear on.
I looked at it and like, no. Yes, I have to.
I gotta be professional today.
Yes. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh,
How was the fall driving here?
shitty.
Yeah, no doubt.
Really shitty. Well, almost worse than the fog is like how slow people drive in fog.
Yeah, to the speed limit.
Because even like fog doesn't really change road conditions. As long as you stay between the lines, you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right? So
Changes depth perception though. So a car that can appear far away, going what appears to be the same speed as you can come up on you.
well, yeah, you don't have to pass.
Yeah.
Right? All you have to do is keep an eye on road signs. The road signs tell you when there's a corner ahead.
Yeah.
Right? So just, be smart.
Fuck you. Down, just do it. Fuck.
You feel what I'm talking about?
Yes. Catching myself doing it.
So after you're done lifting now, go back and actually watch this video and do like your take home things that you need to work on. Write them down on a piece of paper, stick them right in front of the barbell there, and use them as coaching cues. Exactly as if I would have yelled at you while you were doing it, treat it just like that.
Roger.
You got 3 things for snatch, 3 things for clean, so on and so forth.
The whole of it today, I'm pleased with at least the effort. Not the execution, but I'm happy that I'm like taking the bar serious.
Oh, you're never gonna be happy with the execution. Never. Like,
I think the only time people like the moment of aha is either during like an amazing PR day which nobody ever sees, or when you get a gold medal. That's probably like the only time people.
yeah. And by the time you get a gold medal, you're already like so god tier to 90% of people that
They can't even fucking.
no, they can't fathom it, right?
But it's like you said too, like the training the youngsters with the shape of a 45, so they're comfortable with seeing 4 plates, 5 plates, 6 plates. Doesn't intimidate them.
It's so huge. And they'll get them with like the numbers written on them too.
Oh, cool.
They're
That's
dimensionally correct,
Yeah.
and they have the numbers written on them. And the coaches change the plates, the kids don't change plates. So the kid first,
wow.
yeah. You see what I mean? So they can't even feel it in their hand.
Yeah, they just visually see it.
So for the first like, let's say 15 years of their career, they don't know how much weight they're moving. They're moving more weight than you and me. They don't know it, right? They just know, oh, I'm going into training today.
Definitely going to take a course, so one day I can legitimately teach this.
You're gonna need more than a course, man. It's gonna be like, take one course and be like, fuck, I know nothing.
Yeah.
And you take another course, and it's just a revolving door of like, always learning stuff. I think.
I'm gonna call it, this is just boring. Anyway, so this is fucking day 3 of Arthur's methodical, boring, and hopefully inspirational video.